Okay, it has been 8.5 weeks since my last upload, the Grand Prix of Hungary. So you can say I had my summer break sort of in advance into the season. So we're now back at the Grand Prix of Germany. Been out for a long time. But we are going to be back at the German Grand Prix. So what do we have? Well, we have qualifying, and the car was really good in Hungary. We had a great race, and we moved up in the field quite well. So that was really positive. We are losing a rivalry with Valtteri Bottas, 20-15, but back to results went really great. 3 new parts. We have fitted fuel consumption, downforce, and I thought it was drag reduction, or was it engine power? I think it was engine power. I don't know, but yeah, that were really good upgrades, and we're going to upgrade the engine once more to get more advantage over the next course of the season after the actual summer break. So let's get into qualifying then for this German Grand Prix. And this is Q1, I think. Q1 or Q2? Q1. We set a good lap time into P6 on the super soft tires. Ricciardo is faster than Raikkonen and Bottas. And we get on to Q2 and Q3. Well, we made it into P8. Palmer as well. Ricciardo, Rosberg, Hamilton, Verstappen, Raikkonen, Vettel quite down in P9, but he was on the soft, so that is his starting tire for the race. Q3 went quite well. Hamilton with a 1:16.5, and on the first lap, well, we can't match that really. No. P6 1.2 seconds behind them. For the second lap, we were 2/10 quicker, getting into the last corner, and well, we kind of are, but no places won there on P7. Race is going to be starting on intermediate conditions, but here for the third lap it's 3/10, 4/10. Well, kind of switching, but 4/10, I think that's quite well, and we move up into P6 only. P6, 6/10 behind Lewis Hamilton, and wanted to squeeze out a fourth lap, and as you can see, 2/10, 3/10. Well, it's yeah, there's so much going on there. We had the fastest first sector time, but the delta time, well, it was just 0.004 of a second, so that's not going to improve us into P5. So there will be P6 for the German Grand Prix. Hamilton takes pole position in front of Daniel Ricciardo, Rosberg, Verstappen, Vettel, myself, Raikkonen, Massa, Bottas and Palmer complete the top 10. So let's get on to the Grand Prix, shall we? So here we are on the starting grid, and as I said, intermediate conditions for the race. So this is going to be a very interesting Grand Prix. The track is going to dry up eventually, so I'm hoping for a 2-stop race, maybe. Just the first stint on inters, then we have the super softs, softs and mediums available for the Grand Prix. So probably mediums and then softs or super softs in the end, just on how it's going to end. But we are here for the Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go from P6 for the German Grand Prix, and we have a good start. Vettel has a, well, kind of shit start, so we can get him into the first corner, and we do. Not a bad start, quite good, and Hamilton is already off into the distance. Verstappen into the second corner on the inside. He left the room. I took advantage of that, so that is up into P4 already. We know this car is very good in these conditions, into this intermediate condition, so I'm hoping I can make a lot of ground. Rosberg up on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. We make a daring move on both of them, but we run wide, and that is going to cost us a lot of positions. In backing down into P6, maybe P7 if Raikkonen is coming. Raikkonen is not coming, so back down into P6. Made the move, but couldn't brake. Braking was just very late. Let's just stay on that. But still, we have Hamilton in front, then Rosberg, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Vettel, myself, and Raikkonen down into P7. Lap 2. Still very close with Vettel and all the other boys. A little bit of lag there, or frame skips. We get the first sector. Split time is purple, but that is just for everyone. Let's see, what are we going to do here? Down on the inside of Vettel. Yes, we do, into the braking zone, down on the inside of Sebastian Vettel. Just a very daring move to make. He stays on the outside, but we'll get him done and dusted. So now we are up into P5 after only 2 laps racing. So there's a long way to go. Verstappen now in front of us with Ricciardo and Rosberg, and both of the Ferraris right behind us. And if you look on the mini-map, Palmer is in the top 10, I think, or not. I don't know. But hey, as soon as the rain is going to stop us, we run wide. So that allows Vettel to get past and Raikkonen for a attack as well. But we can defend from that. The track is really tricky right at this moment on these intermediate conditions. But as it will clear up, we will see who has the best strategy played out. Because it is going to dry up eventually. It's just going to be very late into the race. Here on lap 7 we overtook Vettel. And we are on to the back of Max Verstappen. He's in P4 still. Little bit of a gap to not to Rosberg and Ricciardo. So Vettel Verstappen is really struggling. I can't get names right. He's a little bit struggling, and we're going to take advantage of that. Still no DRS, so we'll have to do it, and we tap his rear end of the car. But still, we can make it down on the inside. Sorry, Max, but the best Dutchie has got to go fast at this point. Up into P4 we go into lap 7. Hamilton has quite a sizable lead at this moment. Here on lap 8, as you can see, there's a yellow flag behind us, and the track is drying up, and Max Verstappen is out of the race. Wow. Just 1 lap after we overtook him, he's got an engine blowout. But we have overtaken him, and it's going to dry out. The track is going to dry out. It is really drying up right now, and I'm just going to wait for one of the guys in front of me to make the call for the dry tires, and then I will come in for a set of medium tires. I think that is just the best option you can have at this point, or well, not just at that point. The best option you have is those medium tires. And look at that split set. The split is fast. We are the fastest into the first sector at this point, but that doesn't say anything, because maybe we are, maybe we aren't, and this is a dive bomb down on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo, but we made the move. Wow. Okay then, that is massive. Softs and mediums is what the team is telling me to do for the pit stop at the end of this lap, but I think I'm going to continue for another lap. Really don't know, the pace is really good for myself, not so much for the rest. Rosberg is struggling, Ricciardo is struggling, and Hamilton, I don't really know. DRS is enabled. Yeah, it's time to come in. It's time to come into the pits. What are we going to do? Are we going to the mediums or the softs? I really don't know. I really want to set on a set of mediums, and this is something that just happened. Before the pit entry line, we get down to 80 kilometers an hour. I don't know if that's a glitch or something, but Codemasters, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, I'm not going to use the flashback because it just, bam, it bogs down to the pit limit. Why? We're not even there. So we lose out on Rosberg, maybe on Daniel too. I certainly hope not. We get on to a set of soft tires. Ricciardo made a stop and he's now in front of us. Well, that's a bummer, but still. Some guys still on those intermediate tires. Look at Nico Hülkenberg right behind us. He's still there. Who's going to be in front of us? That is just the real question I have right now. Not the best pit stop. We lose out on Daniel Ricciardo, but look at the traction we have on the soft tires. Much better pace, much more speed. We get down on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo already, coming out of the pits. So up into P5 at this point, and we have Rosberg fighting with Valtteri Bottas. Whoa, Bottas is going slow. Bottas is going slow. We're going to take advantage of both of this situation. Down on the inside of Nico Rosberg, we can't make it stick there into the last corner. There's really no traction on the inside at this point. Just the ideal line is really drying out. So that's where you want to be with those dry tires. But it's not going to work. We are up into P3 at least. So the podium positions are right here. And I'm really trying to force Rosberg to make a mistake or to leave the inside open. But it's not going to work. Daniel Ricciardo right behind us. He has DRS. We have DRS from Nico Rosberg, but that's not going to help. Just DRS and slipstream from Daniel Ricciardo. He was on the inside, backed out, back on the inside. So I'm leaving him the room. Yeah, well, I'll take that line then. Well, that's not good, but he went back on the inside, so I had to leave him the room and give him the better line. But just a matter of time before I get you again, Daniel. Just wait, and I'll get you again. They're on lap 16 into the last two corners. We make a really big mistake getting onto the gravel. That allows Kimi Räikkönen to get down on our inside, and up into P4 he goes. The gap between me and the front runners in the names of the Mercedes and Ricciardo has really extended very well here into second corner. Down on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. I'm going to squeeze him out a lot, and there's yellow flags for that. And what is going to happen between for Räikkönen, I don't know. I don't care. So what happened? He just spinned out there, and now there's a safety car. Why is there a safety car? Is this another one for debris and stuff? I don't know. We are into P4. Paul more into the pits. Safety car. There's a debris. What's going to happen here? I think it's for Räikkönen. But where's Räikkönen? Oh, look at that. Just after the hairpin. There's a car going slow. That must be Räikkönen from the incident between us. I didn't get penalized for it. But still. Team is offering me a stop right now. Super softs and medium set. Or just mediums. Yeah, well, I'm down for medium tires at this point. 15 laps for medium tires. I hope it's going to work. We are coming up on Räikkönen very quickly. Yeah, he's right there. Räikkönen just spinned, and we almost didn't make that delta time right. Boo. Almost a penalty, but still not here. He's ghosting Räikkönen. Sorry, buddy, but you were down on the outside. I had a better line, so you just chose wrong. Pull that. But hey, that's not going to make everything any better. So we're now coming into the pit lane, and hopefully not again getting bogged down to those 80 kilometers an hour. No, we're not. We're just ghosting. Why are we ghosting? What is this? F1 Codemasters. What is this? Massa, what the heck? Massa trying to overtake us into the pit lane as we are ghosting. Set of medium tires, please. Softs. Okay. I thought I had medium tires. Well, okay, soft is what I want then. Thank you. Dropping down into P10. Okay, I think I'm going to just race on these softs till the end, maybe. I hope so. Okay, we're continuing the race. P9, lap 21, going on to 22. It's green flag. We're racing again. Rio Haryanto down into the first corner. Can we get him? Looking on the inside, braking early, and then we have maximum speed getting into the first corner. That's Rio Haryanto down. Then we have Massa, Rosberg, Vettel, Palmer, and Wehrlein all just right in front of us. That's a train for Pascal Wehrlein, so that must be Rosberg and Hamilton right in front, I think. Really don't know. Look at this. Yeah, there's Rosberg, there's Wehrlein, Palmer, Vettel, and 3 positions 1. Thank you very much then. Wow. That's a nice overtake. Wehrlein down on the inside. He leaves the room. A little bit of corner cutting, but still the move is good. Up into P4. Rosberg in front of us. Then there must be Raikkonen and Hamilton too. This safety car, I think it's really helping me a lot actually. With Wehrlein right behind us on those medium tires. He's going to be a little bit slow to hold everyone up. So maybe P4, maybe a podium position would be really good to get everything under way for this championship. Palmer, why are you going into the pits? What is this? Why are you... Okay, so Palmer just decided to get into the pits very weirdly after he pitted right in front of the safety car. Why are you putting on super softs? Why? What is Renault doing with these strategies? They're not working. Well, as long as I don't have anything on it. Does he have damage? Julian, back up, yeah? Do you have damage? You have damage? Doesn't look like it. He just went on super softs. Well, okay then, well, this is the move we made on those 3. Actually 4. We had a Williams between there too. So from P9 up until P4, that move in Wehrlein was just as clean as possible. Rosberg it? Hamilton pitted. Whoa, Hamilton pitted on lap 25. Okay then, Rosberg as well. Rosberg on soft tires. Whoa, I'm going to stay out. Ricciardo right in front of us on those medium tires. He's probably going to ride it out. Those tires. Look at the gap he has. 4.6 seconds. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me at this point? Back into lap 28. Hamilton now into 3rd position, and my heartbeat is going to be really high at this point. The team wanted me to pit at this point, setting on a new set of super softs. I said no, why would I? If we go into the race director and have a look at Hamilton and Rosberg, they made 3 pit stops. I'm probably going to stick to these two. Look at the times, 1:18, 1:18. Rosberg is going fast. What are the times that Hamilton is putting in? 1:19s, 17, well also 1:19s. They are closing in. Both of the Mercedes are closing in probably. Yeah, look at that. I'm 119 high, 120 high, 119 low, and in front of that another 119 low. My heartbeat right now is really high at this point in the race, because I know with 6 laps to go, I can make a P2 if I don't make any mistakes. And both Hamilton and Rosberg are really pushing right now. Look at the tire wear. Left front 51%, the rest around 30%. So if I'm going to pit, it's only going to be for that front left tire, because that is just really worn at this point. But the other 3 are really good, so I'm thinking that I'm going to stay out, finish on this set of soft tires, and well, just gambling everything I have. If Ricciardo is going to pit, then everything will be okay, right? Then we have a chance of winning. But I don't think Ricciardo is going to pit. Hamilton is going to close in. Rosberg is going to close in as well, so it's going to be a 3-way battle for P2, I think, and Ricciardo is just going off for the win, I guess. Well, We just have 5 laps remaining for that. And what? Ricciardo's pitting? You serious? If you look on the minimap, Ricciardo is really pitting. Wow. Ricciardo is pitting. We have a chance. Oh my god. We have a chance at winning this race. He put on the set of super softs. No. Oh, if Ricciardo comes in front of Hamilton and Rosberg, well, at least not from Hamilton. If he comes in, nope. Rosberg went past as well. Ooh, Ricciardo has the best possibility of winning this race right now. Those super soft tires are just going to give him the push he really wants. And here on lap 31, you can see Hamilton second, Rosberg third. But Ricciardo just went up into P3 at this point, and on lap 33, my heartbeat is really high right now. 2.2 seconds between me and Lewis Hamilton. Ricciardo is right behind Lewis, and he must be taking that move here into the fourth corner, I think, just into the hairpin. He needs to make the move. It's just 1/10, so why shouldn't he? Well, I think he tried, but doesn't succeed right now, so that will be good for me, because if Ricciardo gets past, he's just going to get it. Onto the last lap, heartbeat is as high as it has ever been. 7/10 between me and Lewis Hamilton. He's right there. Ricciardo still behind him, still the little gap, and I think Ricciardo gets in front of Lewis Hamilton. I need to be scared right now. 9/10 between, so I got clear with 2/10, but Hamilton is going to slipstream of Daniel Ricciardo at this point. He gets down on his inside again. Ricciardo in front, Hamilton in front, Ricciardo in front again, now Hamilton in front again, and they're side by side. They're side by side fighting at this point. Ricciardo in front again, but it's not going to happen. Hamilton gets in front of Ricciardo again. We're going to take the check back. We are going to win the Grand Prix of Germany. Get in there. First win of our F1 career. It's here. It's done. We got it. Yes.
A great win then for the Renault team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
So after everything that happened there in the Hockenheim ring, the German Grand Prix is ours. We have our first win of our career with Renault. Unbelievable. Hamilton second, Ricciardo third, Rosberg, Vettel, Perez, Massa, Fiat, Palmer, and Wehrlein. Complete top 10. Then we have Button and Sainz. But we have our first win. We gambled with that set of soft tires, and we just made it. We made it. Unbelievable. We have our first win. What could go wrong? Next up is the Belgian Grand Prix, and we'll be there. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys at the Belgian Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.